Good morning. Today we are in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. We're gonna have a full day here, so we're gonna walk around and explore the city and take you guys with us and show you the sights. And first things first, we're gonna go get breakfast because Megan went to bed very hungry last night, so someone's a little hangry.
No.
Outside the market, which is a giant marketplace that sells clothing and also food. It's split up halfway, half clothing, half food, and so we're about to get breakfast here. We each just ordered a banh mi, which is a traditional Vietnamese sandwich. I got mine with pork, and Megan got hers all vegetables because she's a vegetarian. And so she's making it in front of us right now, and then we're gonna have them, and they're 40,000 each, which is $1.73 US, so very cheap. Alright, so I just got two shirts. I got a fake Gucci shirt and a fake Tommy Hilfiger. They were originally going to be $500 together. She tried to get me to $450. I was pretty stuck on $250, so we were just bartering for a little while, and we finally ended up on $300, which is still way too much to be spending, but what the heck, why not? And they're big enough for me, so that's good enough for me. We stopped quickly to get some milk teas with some pearl, and then we're gonna head to the War Museum, which is the Relics Museum, which is about a block away from here. Right now we're at a little cafe called Zone 69. Since we always ask for no ice, they come like half full.
It looks like I drank half of it, but this we just got it.
But they have these cool little handles, which I think are so cool that they do here. We are now here at the War Remnants Museum. We're about to enter. Just entered the War Remnants Museum. It costs $40,000 per person, so $80,000 in total for the two of us. When you first walk in, it's just a bunch of model airplanes and tanks in this little yard. So this museum is US military artifacts, and they were donated by US veterans. Over here, there's even a Purple Heart donated by a US veteran, and it says, "To the Vietnamese people, I am sorry." We just finished going through the War Remnants Museum. It was a really interesting museum. There's some really horrific images from the war crimes and also from the after effects of Agent Orange, and so I'm choosing to leave those out. But if you are in Ho Chi Minh City, I definitely recommend coming here and just seeing this museum, whether you're American or not. But definitely interesting facts that I learned, and I also didn't know that the Agent Orange was still affecting Vietnam so much. There's pictures of children born with birth defects as recent as 2000, and so that was something I didn't know. The second we left the museum, it started pouring rain, and so now we're stopping to get some drinks at a cafe and kind of wait out the rain. An interesting thing about Vietnam is they don't seem to have coins because everything's always just rounded up, so you never really get change.
Look, this is so motorbikes can't go on the sidewalk.
Megan just pointed out that this is so motorbikes can't go on the sidewalk, which is very common here. But we are now headed towards Notre Dame Cathedral, very similar to the one in France. Because of the French colonization that occurred here in Vietnam, there's still a lot of French influence, and so they built a Notre Dame Cathedral.
This is so classic to happen, but we're at the Notre Dame and it's under construction.
Seems to happen to us quite a bit when we travel. This really reminds me of a Parisian train station, so I can definitely see the influence. So we believe this is a Vietnamese post office. So definitely because it's so beautiful, it'll attract tourists inside, and so then they try to sell you things, but along the outside edges of it, it's a post office. So it has really started raining. but we don't want to sit around inside too much longer. We're gonna head back to the Ben Thanh Market and then to Backpacker Street, which is one of the most famous streets here, home to a lot of hostels and nightlife, but also some shopping. So we're gonna do a little clothes shopping and hopefully get out of the rain in a bit. We are now walking down the street known as Backpacker Street, which is a big touristy area with lots of bars and different shops. So we're gonna look for a little bite to eat right now and then more clothes shopping. I'm gonna finally try frog, which I've been meaning to do for a while now, so I'm just gonna do it today. So I'm gonna get the fried frog with butter and garlic. Let's see how this goes.
What do you think?
It's not bad. It's really fried, so that really helps. I have to get like a meteor bite. Very garlicky. Yeah, it's like a fishier chicken. So overall, I think the frog tasted like chicken, and because mine was so buttered, it tasted a bit like popcorn as well. But it was okay. Probably something I'd just try once though. So we just booked a tour tomorrow to the Mekong Delta. It's gonna be the closer one, that's only a 2-hour bus ride away. So we're not gonna see a floating market, but we see 4 different islands on this tour, and it was only $8 a person, which is crazy cheap, so we definitely wanna do that. And so it picks us up from the place at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and it's just like a 2-minute walk away from our hotel, so that's super easy. And then also while we were there talking to the woman at the tour spot, she told us about an underground market that's really close to the Ben Thanh market. And so we're gonna head there. We're just gonna drop off some stuff at the hotel right now, and then we're gonna try to find this underground market because she said it's really interesting and a bit cheaper than the other one. So right now we're in the park really close to our hotel, and we're trying to find this underground market that the woman told us about. I really like this place because it's like the perfect blend between a mall and a market, and so we get the best of both worlds right now, which is exactly what we were looking for today. So I definitely recommend the Sense Mall. Megan is on a hunt right now to find a nice flowy dress for tomorrow's Mekong Delta trip.
No, not a dress, a pantsuit.
A pantsuit?
Well, I don't know the name of it.
But so far, no luck. Everything just doesn't seem to fit right, or it's too expensive. Why else?
I'm looking for cheap stuff.
Yeah, it's really just for a photo tomorrow, so she's not trying to spend too much money.
I picked something out.
Success.
I tried bartering, but it didn't work.
This is Megan's version of bartering. Do you guys do discounts? No? Okay, I'll pay full price. That's literally what just happened.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I got a nice bag. Look how nice this bag is.
That's a nice bag. The other half of this mall is a food court, so we're gonna go get dinner now.
So we both just got these giant hot pots. I got seafood and Saber got chicken, and they're huge.
Those really big hot pots, which were really good.
They were huge and so yummy.
And then of course Megan got Dippin' Dots, her favorite thing apparently. And right now we're gonna head back to the hotel, probably change, and then go walk around Backpacker Street for a little bit. My camera's about to die, so I definitely need to go back to the hotel and charge it a little bit. That's what you should do if you only have 24 hours in Ho Chi Minh City. Make sure to watch the next episode where we go on a tour of the Mekong Delta.